Hi everybody, my name is Charlie Kepler. I'm a applications engineer and lead pilot here at Headwall Photonics, and today I'm going to discuss building a flight plan with Headwall's new ground control software program powered by UgCS. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to launch my software, and here we see the main home screen, and I'm going to zoom in to where I want to build my flight. So I'm going to come over here to Massachusetts, and Bolton, zoom in, and here is our headquarters in Bolton, Massachusetts. So the first thing I'm going to do is new workspace or UgCS mission. Give it a name. I'll call this one demonstration. Okay. Current workspace demonstration. You can also open, rename, delete some logs and other things like that. And I'm going to close out of that. And now I'm going to generate a route or a flight plan within this mission. So I'm going to give this a name of, we'll call this M300 flight plan. And I'm going to choose my drone model of the DJI M300. If I wanted, I could import a KML file to begin the flight plan, but I'm going to bypass that and just do it manually. We have some safety options that we can adjust. I usually leave these at the default, and then I say finish. Now we have our flight plan here. It is green, which means it has done its calculations, and I can actively work on it. So I'm going to now click the little plus icon in the bottom left, and I have the option of adding a waypoint or a capture area. So I'll start by adding a waypoint, and this will be my takeoff position. And I'll zoom in a little more, and I'm going to drag it to about here, which is where I want to take off from. Or that's where I want my first waypoint to be. We have the option of adjusting the altitude and speed or typing in the exact latitude, longitude coordinates. I can say another one. I'll do another waypoint, and I'll fly around the building. And another one, and now I'll do my capture area over this front parking lot. So we can drag this whole box, or we can adjust the individual corners. And here we can choose our payload. So today we have the option with the M300 of the Nano HP 8mm, 12mm, or 17mm. So let's change it to the 12mm. And I want to do my mission at 60 meters, which I know if I use the Headwall FOV calculator is a GSD of 2.93 centimeters per pixel. And then it automatically will fill this box with flight lines and such that it covers the whole area at 2.93 centimeters per pixel. I can also adjust my speed. If I wanted to, I could have set the capture mode by altitude instead of by GSD. And I can type in a direction angle so that I can adjust the orientation of these flight lines. And I believe I want to do about 32. And that is degrees from north, and now I'm going to fly this way through the area over the parking lot. Maybe I want it to be shifted just a little more, so I'll go 34. Oop, that looks better. Again, if you want, you can adjust the latitude and longitude of each corner coordinate. And now I'm going to add another waypoint. And now I'm going to kind of fly back around to my start position. We can also go to map layers, and if you want to change the background map, you can, or you could load in your own. Similarly with the elevation, we can load in our own or choose a different one. So today we're going to use this Headwall HPI no building, no trees, double grid as my base layer. And I can change my opacity to show at about, we'll make it about 50%. And so now I say close. I forgot to click this render as hillshade. Now I can kind of see where that elevation model is. And so everywhere that's this kind of grayish, that's where we have this elevation model loaded. We can also click this elevation profile, and we can see our altitude above the terrain. Once we are connected to the UAV, we'll have this select the drone option. We'll have the UAV that we are connected to available from the dropdown, and we can choose the telemetry and the control panels to see the information about the UAV. So I'm going to head downstairs and go get connected to a drone and show you how you can connect to that. So I have connected to the drone. I have my TP-Link connected to the computer and the tablet connected to that wireless network. I can see now that I have this M600 pop up in the drone list, so I have selected that. And now I see the location of the UAV pop up in this green icon on the screen. I can now open up the telemetry and the control panels. I can see my battery and all that kind of stuff. And if I'm happy with my flight plan, I can say upload to drone. Now I built this as an M300 flight plan, but I'm going to do this upload to an M600. So if I say upload, it's going to tell me there's a vehicle profile mismatch, and I'm going to say, yes, I want to change the current flight plan to match. Yes. And I might want to also then rename this to be M600. Okay. So now, once that calculates and we get the green dot, I can now say upload to drone. I can do from start, from selected point, or from last RTH position. And it loads it over to the tablet, and then route successfully uploaded. At this point, I am now ready to go and execute my mission. And I can either click auto mode for it to start, or I can click the takeoff icon from the tablet.